This next detail is really more for practitioners, but I think it's still interesting because it demonstrates to you what a psychologist or a psychiatrist might do if you go and see them. And we see that obviously up here at the top, we look at the spontaneous levels. It's public, it's communicable, you're very conscious of it, and the method that the practitioner would be using and that we all use when we talk to others is simple questioning. As we go further down the layers, different techniques are called upon in order to elicit from you what we need to know in order to help. So let's go down to the fourth level. It is still conscious, you're aware of it, you know it, it's in your conscious mind. It's communicable, you can use words, but it's private. It's not something you would normally express to others. And we look right across to the other side and we see that sympathetic probing is the technique or the method that would be utilised to elicit that element. The point with all of this is when we talk about motivations, when we talk about those 8 drivers and what motivates people, it is at this blue level, this very bottom level, that our motivators sit, what drives people. It is therefore very private. It is not necessarily able to be expressed using words, and it's very likely that the person themselves is not conscious of it. It is in their subconscious. So going across, we see that it is repressed attitudes, so back to Freud and all our repressed attitudes and our desires and what we really want, what motivates us to do something. And in terms of method, we finally get to the technique used, and it's what's known as a projective technique. So that's the type of elements that different psychologists or psychiatrists would use to talk to people. But in a commercial application, we also, in any commercial setting, have to get down to that bottom level. So knowing now that it's repressed, it's subconscious, it's non-verbal, let's look at how we do that. So I said that we use projective techniques.